Right.
I've also been trying out a mobile game that's like a city management thing, but it has some tactical combat in it, along with a fun little hunting and fishing minigame. I've also been trying out a mobile...
Sorry. New tab opened and sound was on when I normally have these muted. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am the James with the game.
And I'm his co-host, Berserker Bahamut, and welcome back to being a part of the Missing Members, but more importantly, welcome back to Spyro 3.
I know that you're always low energy, but it's like... it sounds like I'm punishing you. I'm like, really? You don't have to sound that defeated.
Sorry, I just can't help it, because currently I'm hungry and I'm still waiting to eat.
The unfortunate thing is that because of you did not maneuver towards either of the two portals, I had to. So it's time for Honey Speedway.
Oh boy.
Thankfully, there's a lot less walls here, which means there's a lot less things to actually get stuck
And unfortunately,
on.
my cat is on the desk.
Then get the... Yep.
Thanks a lot, Tara.
What, did Tara jump on the controller? Or your keyboard? It is a little bit weird. I do think this race is genuinely easier than the second race. So, side turn right, shoot. And that's your first lap. And you're already in third. I do find it weird how this course is like so much more straightforward. And you pass second. Heh. You were doing really good, and then I heard you hit the side of two of the highs. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever actually done that. Already in four. Third. And I believe we can see second already. Now you have an entire lap and a half to catch up to first. I'm like, please don't miss one of the rings. Especially after getting in first place on lap 2. I take it you agree that this race is way easier than the second one?
Yes.
I'm like, you did this in like 5 tries. It took you like 22 for the second one. And just one final stretch. Hey! Henry! And time for the usual, time for time attack! I feel like this may be another first try. Then all you have left is the honeycombs. You should have plenty of time. You see the one that's right to your right? That's the one you're missing. First try! Why are you not excited?
I'm just hungry, that's all.
I'm like, be excited that you're hungry. Like, I don't know what it is about you. Because even when I'm hungry, I can still be excited.
Yeah, but that's you, not me.
I feel like you should already know where Hunter is at this point. He's on the ground on one of the islands.
Look out, Spyro.
You flew past him like 3 times during the race.
And it's trying to get me. I snatched up a dragon egg it was trying to abduct, and now it wants revenge.
Kevin said, did I miss anything?
I'll lure
You
you
missed
around
him
the bigger
doing the
island.
race within like 5 tries and then beating the time attack on his first try.
Okay, here I go.
You only have jump, jump, jump. The more things you hit, the further back, the closer he gets to catching you. You don't want to run into stuff.
Hey, I didn't know.
You wait here. Okay.
You move left and right.
Nobody outraces a cheetah. And look, I didn't even drop the egg.
And now you're done. I'm genuinely shocked it took you that sort of a time. And now on to Lost Fleet, the pirate ship.
Be careful around these parts, little dragon. There be more ghosts in this here shipyard than I can shake me pick at. Darn shame, too, because I was mighty close to finding me treasure.
Okay.
What?
I was just saying that about his little issue.
Him trying to find his treasure?
Yep.
He's a prospector, what do you expect? Why didn't you kill them?
What?
The things in seats are 2-hit enemies. Technically, they're a lot easier in this than they were in the original. That's how you're supposed to do it. You get up there near the end of the stage. Don't bother with the crabs. The crabs are really hard to hit. Only hit the vultures if you can. If you can't seem to hit them for them being too high up, there are later cannons in the level. But I do believe the one to your left can only be hit from this cannon. Is this the highest you can aim?
Yes.
Okay, that's probably another cannon then. There's
I
like
didn't-
6 cannons.
But you said each cannon shoots down a pair.
Usually, yes, though. The Lost Fleet is really weird because there's like 6 cannons in this stage. I believe there's one on the actual main ship in the center of the stage, and that can be used to shoot down most of them. But you get there from the end of the stage. This level's a big loop.
This level feels like it's gonna be one big old seafood boil. Dadgummit, now this level's gonna make me even more hungry. And you know what happens when I get hungry? I get hangry.
You weren't hungry when you were fighting Spike and you were still angry.
I know, but he was just pushing my buttons.
There's a reason that it's really weird because of like the third boss I consider way easier than Spike is. Talk to him.
He
You
won't.
might need to be on the other side of him.
He don't talk.
Oh, in that case, just blow up the axe. Not him, the axe on the ship.
I'm trying to get
Oh.
these dang vultures.
Hit the axe on the ship. Now proceed onward in the level.
Camera angle.
Sometimes you have some of those. At least it's not, like, too egregious. Yes, that was the main portion of the level.
Some fool hid a dang gum egg in me treasure.
Why is this here?
Do you not see what's in front of it? Charge! 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 I'm like, if you are swimming slowly, the invincibility will run out.
This is what I was supposed to get to on the other side.
No, there's an egg down there.
Of course there is.
I'm like, stay at the bottom, and those gems should have led you right to it. Ta-da! Okay.
What?
I was going to say turn left and jump into the cave mouth that was next to it. That you can get back to the end of the level by heading left towards the start. Then turn left. Oh, there were jumps up here. This was alleged earlier in the level. I feel like you're grinding fodder at this point.
I'm not trying to.
You don't have to sound mad about it. Kiryu, it's a game. I get you're hungry, but why in the world does you being hungry result in such severe levels of vitriol? I'm like, I don't get it.
Sorry.
Excuse me. You've also yet to go up the whirlwind from inside here. Don't try and chase the bird. Pick a spot, preferably somewhere close to the ship, that you know that it'll go through, and just keep firing at that spot. probably overshooting it. Hey! Man the cannons, man! Lost Fleet, use the cannon. I couldn't read the entirety of that.
Use the cannon to shoot down all the vultures.
I don't know how I didn't get that, considering that I've 100%ed this game before. Well, technically 124% of the game, if I remember right. Yes, you can make that. Not intentional, but it works.
These here waters used to be my favorite diving spot. But I can't get any loot with these subs patrolling around. Think you can pilot this here sub I bought for scrap? Alrighty then. Press the X button to speed on up. And when you get a sub in your sights, the torpedo will start to lock on. If you get a good lock on, fire away with the circle button.
You do not have to get a full lock-on to fire a torpedo. It's just that if the lock-on is all the way active, it will almost guaranteed hit the opposing ship. Shoot, 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 shoot. If it's 3 red circles, it will... If you're too far behind, it's nearly impossible to get a lock on. Hey, hey! Just cut him off. Also, make sure you hit the strong box in the next round.
Why don't you have this here egg as a reward?
Thank you, Crazy Ed.
I hate to ask your help again, but there be even more subs that darn come out of nowheres. If you could blast them, I could use this acid lake as my swimming hole again. Darn tootin'! Get on, little dragon!
Are you at least enjoying it? I'm like... There's a one that's up on top of a little ledge to the left of where you started. Hey, hey, that's one. Hey! We'll be collecting these after we get the second egg. Hey! Take up these caves at times. Cut them off. Cut them off. Oh, nope. Hey, I think that one hit. Sounded like it.
Woo-hoo! At last, the acid lake is safe for swimming again. I wish I could reward you better, but all I got left is this here other egg. Maybe there'll be something better in this one.
I got all the strong boxes done, alright.
There were only 2.
So I did get them both.
Yes. Thankfully, this invincibility power-up lasts a pretty long time. There should also be one down here in the seabed. Just make sure you run through that before your invincibility runs out. Because if otherwise, that is an instant death. But otherwise, this is a pretty chill spot, in my honest opinion. Now you need to, I know you missed some. There's an upper cave that has gems. I'm like, I know that there's another cave that has gems in it. Do a double check on the perimeter up there. I know, it feels pretty daggum stupid doing this. But hey, if it works. Now circle the other direction. I know there was one more up there.
Got everything?
Well, get up out of the water and then check sparks. If he's pointing towards the portal, you got everything. If he's pointing literally down, that means it's in the river. Yeah, there are a couple of gems in the river that are in, like, these really weird cubbies. You could have literally walked back, and on the left side, there's a big opening into the end of the level. Now that you've completed it. Go forward across the river. But okay. Across the gap, or catch a crawdad. Are you just quiet because of, like, every time you talk whilst you're hungry, it makes your stomach rumble or something?
I just don't want to talk, considering I sound irritable when I'm talking when I'm hungry. Then again, that's just my neutral tone in general.
Well, you don't sound irritable right now. You're working at it. And that's a good thing. I believe you're on the gangplank.
Yep.
Yeah, you've already done that section. I'm like, you don't need to be this way.
And what way do I go?
Well, you know that there's gems in the river still, so you need the invincibility power up.
And the invincibility is down there. I doubt I'll be able to reach it in time.
No, literally all of the rivers in this level connect. You just have to pay attention since there are split paths. Kevin says Kiryu gets angry when he's hungry, so he's generally quiet to avoid snapping at people when hungry. In my honest opinion, that just means he needs meds to help.
Am I heading the right direction?
I'm not sure. I don't believe... Nope! Right off a cliff!
Well, screw you two, game.
Thankfully, you spawned right next to the ship, it sounds like. When you go under, I'm like, immediately see if you can take a right-hand turn. Position the camera down. Just...
There goes that freaking idea.
You're back near the start of the level. If you look to your left, is there a spot to re-enter the ship? Get in the whirlwind. Also, you can press triangle whilst in a whirlwind to immediately fall. Well, not in a whirlwind. When you're trying to leave a whirlwind. And you're back. Hey! No, I don't know why the crabs respawn and no other enemies do. Excuse me. You have to use the whirlwind. You can also check to see if there's any gems anywhere. It might be inside the ship.
Not necessarily.
Or it could...
Even though I can't freaking tell.
Get inside the ship before you go ahead and start making any assumptions.
Oh, for the...
Thankfully, this is close by. You can literally run through the invincibility power-up in reverse and charge out here to get into the river out here to make it easier on yourself. No. Well, okay, that works too. I'm just more so surprised because I've never heard, but then again, I don't know that many people. Head up the whirlwind. Oh wait, there's a ledge that's above you to the right, I believe. You've never gotten up there. Also, there's a strong box up there. You should probably use the cannon right nearby to fire on it.
Which cannon?
The what? First cannon.
How would I even know where it came from?
You aim toward above the ledge. Where? No. The right ledge. No. No. Left. Or right at this point. It doesn't matter. You're facing the exact wrong direction. Right. 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 I heard it. Get in the whirlwind. No, you're going too far. The thing is that this isn't how you're supposed to get to that. You're supposed to use the other whirlwind to get onto the big ship's mast. Get on top of the big ship. Get on top of the very, very front of it. And this is how you get to that ledge. You still have one more sub area.
Let me guess, the only way I can get to that other sub area is with the invincibility.
Technically, no. There's like 4 different ways to get there. But it's by far, in my opinion, the easiest. It's basically a straight shot. So long as you don't randomly dive out of the water. And you're here. Are you ready to skate?
Not this obnoxious crap again.
This is a straight up race, though.
It's just a race.
Yes.
No other shenanigans.
Besides being on a skateboard, no. You can do tricks to go ahead and get turbo. Hunter will explain it. There's gems all over this track. You have to do the race in order to get most of them.
A Rhinox skateboard gang has challenged us to a race. They said you're slower than a molten crater fire slug. I stuck up for you, though. I told them I've seen some pretty fast fire slugs. So, are you ready to race these guys? They bet us an egg that you won't win. Right on. You can use my special racing board. Every time you do a trick, it builds up turbocharge. You can use your turbos at any time by pressing the square button. Good luck.
I hate this already.
Yeah, this is another one of those sticking points for a lot of players. FYI, you want to run into most barrels. And it's fine that you don't do well on your first race. Especially since you're more busy trying to collect the gems. If you flame the barrels, you have to come back for them. If you run into them, you auto-collect them.
I despise this racetrack already.
Why? Just not used to the skating controls? I don't know how you keep getting half-pipe maneuvers.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Remember, square's your boost button.
Sheesh, what happened? I could beat these guys with my tail tied behind my back. I
Shut
hope
up,
you do better
Hunter.
this time,
Hunter,
or you'll
please
never
don't.
get down.
Not needed right now.
Oh,
You want to land facing forward. FYI, there's the ramp in the very left edge that has a blue star. If you jump off that ramp and hit the star, and then use turbo on the inside of the track, on the right-hand side, there's a shortcut that has like 3 blue stars on it.
I hate this freaking track.
Why do you hate this track? It's a genuine question. Why do you hate the track? Also, how are you not...
I don't care.
You don't care about... what?
Screw this freaking track. I hate it. Way too much going on with it.
What do you mean way too much going on? I'm like, use your words. I'm trying to ask so that way I can help. Why are you not using the turbo as you're going up instead of at? You did. First off, one, you didn't have enough turbo to realistically get that.
Well, screw you too, game.
Sheesh. Oh,
Oh, sure. Rub salt in the wound, why don't you?
So you jump, do tricks, quit race. If you do that immediately, you immediately quit the race. I'm like, I don't know why you're continuing. Pause. Hit quit race. And then go up to Hunter again.
sheesh. What happened?
And of course, he says this patronizing crap all the way to me.
Kiryu! I want to slug you for that. Because if you take everything as patronizing. You've literally taken me trying to have good fun with you as patronizing.
Sorry.
It's maddening. I'm going to put the lid on this before I end up making a mess whilst going ahead and doing this. I also want to emphasize this. They've been trying to teach you how this works the entire time, and it's just like, you don't get it or you don't care. Bear in mind that similarly to you, this was also my least liked portions of the game as a kid. These were included mainly because of if you didn't know or didn't remember, the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games were a really big thing at the time when these games were out.
And they made Spyro a playable character, I remember.
I really don't know in those regards.
They did.
Remember,
They did.
if they got the model to work right, they got the model to work right. I'm like, good on them for going ahead and making the models work right in a completely different engine. My problem right now is that I don't have a realistic way to use the triangle button. So I realistically can't do tricks whilst attempting this.
You don't have a triangle button.
Remember, I don't have a controller plugged in right now. And and I'm pretty sure the middle mouse button is triangle. Because of left is circle, right is square. And I don't have a middle mouse button on this mouse. Which kind of makes doing tricks on this really blinking hard. Because of what you're supposed to do is jump, tricks, jump, tricks, jump, use your turbo. I didn't have enough turbo. Get up on that ledge. Get up on that ledge, which I didn't do properly. Okay, that one was my bad.
Gee. Oh.
Because there's no way I can finish this race without being able to do tricks. And on top of that, why are you doing flips instead of rolls as your first sets of tricks?
I don't know.
Gee.
And I'm still waiting for you to hit the triangle button every time I go airborne.
Sheesh.
That's all you need me to do is just hit triangle.
Hold triangle.
Gee. All right. Let him have it.
I was hitting E and... Nope. That was a twisted line. I'm not used to these controls. Nope. Okay. Need to get the right angle at the start here. Yes, I am that persnickety when it comes to this. Need to hold.
I have been.
No, I'm talking to myself. I need to hold E less long whilst I'm in the air.
How did the...
Yeah, Can you see why this is persnickety at times? Nope. I can't do a 3 off of that. I can only do 2.
Sheep. Sheep.
You got greedy. Yes, I sound only a little bit more calm because I had a root there.
Dang gummit!
Sheep.
I take it you took the blindfold off for this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Part of it is that, like,
Sheesh.
normally I would have control of the triangle button, so I could let go.
Sheep. Sheep. 'Sheep.
I'm like, you may think of it as condescending, it's just, to me, I have been through this so many times that it's like, I don't care.
Sheep.
1, 2.
Sorry.
Sheesh. What happened? I could beat these guys with my tip.
Yeah, you're numb. Yeah, you're just numb to it. Whereas because you've seen it so many times.
Yeah, I'm like, bear in mind, I have had to listen to this message probably a few hundred times as a kid.
Whereas me, that little thing is just, it irks me because this is my first time.
I get that it's your first time, but it's also not meant to be as demeaning as you make it out to be. No! That was so good!
Sheesh. What?
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying
If
this,
you
but
also-
you and I are gonna have to work together as a team. I'm holding the triangle, you do the racing.
Yes, you can also go ahead and help me do minor course corrections when you see stuff like that. Because remember, I don't have very good finite control here.
Wait, do you not have a controller anymore?
What happened? I could beat these
No.
guys with my tail tied
I
behind.
don't have a controller because of the way this game works. Unless I go ahead and put in X patter. I'm literally using mouse and keyboard right now.
She?
Now let me guess, this game gets a little funky with X patter.
All right, let him have it.
It's more so that your controls end up getting funky if I put in X patter, so I have to force close X patter if I do a section. What was that game?
Sheesh. She?
Oh my goodness, camera, what was that? Nope. I get it, we've only... Hopefully you get somewhat of an idea. I have no idea what happened there.
Sheesh. Oh.
The clock?
Sheesh.
Okay. I am willing to go ahead and try and see how X pattern works here. Since. Yeah, that does nothing at the moment.
Okay, setting the controller down.
So I have to move this over. I have to bring this up. No. What the heck is Z? Okay. I'm having to redo this because of, for some reason, literally the entirety of Xpatter decided to literally decide
Hi, Sarah. Okay.
left up.
There's my kitty. There's my baby. I'm trying to chill myself out by petting my cat.
And then triggers.
There's my baby. There's my pretty girl. There's my pretty baby girl. Yeah, you want to know the extent of what happened to Jeffrey's garden in the back? A storm blew through that was so strong, it literally uprooted his tomato cage and drug his tomatoes out with it, with the cages. And it messed up his entire tent that we had set up outside specifically for when the boys and I were hanging out together.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's not the right key. This is jump. This is technically left shift. Come on, game. Open up. Oh no. Oh no, what? Close. Yes. I might have to force close you, reopen it.
Tara, stay off the keyboard, baby. I'll keep her occupied while you take care of this by petting her.
Hello, Lappin.
I've been summoned. I heard cat.
What?
I know she's hearing. Just laugh.
What'd you do?
Where is she?
Did Lappin fix his volume stuff?
Where's your cat, Kiryu? I know she's here.
I can hear her laughing fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping a cat occupied so that way we can sufficiently deal with the skateboarding race.
Look, Kiryu, I think you need to just get a second keyboard, unplug it, and put it beneath you. Put it by your feet.
Wait, it keeps us in the sub area, right?
I have no idea.
We had to find our way back to the sub area.
Not that difficult.
Wait, did it store our gym progress?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, thank goodness. Yep, no, we're not getting on the keyboard.
Or it saved everything until we went into it. Sub area.
What?
Spyro, you're just in time. A Rhinox skateboard gang has challenged us to a race. They said you're slower than a so. Right
Computer,
on.
why do you fail me today? Here we go.
Oh,
I love Chimera Blade.
I think he got it. Yeah, James, you got it.
Oh, I'm not looking forward from this.
Why?
Not because of this race.
Then why?
Have you not noticed a pattern in this game?
What pattern?
This is World 3.
Okay, what exactly am I trying to notice here?
Sheesh.
Was there a skateboarding section in World War I?
No?
Yes, there was in Sunny Villa.
Okay.
What? That's not how that works, game!
Wait, you can knock them out of the race permanently.
No. But it's long enough that they similarly have to suffer from wipeout like you do. Don't know why that happened.
You got a little greedy with your flips on that one.
True. Was there a skateboarding section in World 2?
Yes.
This is World 3.
Okay, I still don't see why there's gonna be a problem in World 4.
Yes! It's also funny because of this is a way shorter than the course in the speedways are. James, just tell him. Kiryu isn't going to go get something unless you make it obvious. Tell him what. Read.
Wait, why aren't we registered as higher than... They're in 6th place right now.
I genuinely don't know.
Even though we are probably in 1st place.
I don't know. Wait, what?
What? It didn't switch to lap 3. What's going on?
I must have triggered the glitch.
What glitch?
There are ways to make it so that way it doesn't trigger the lap timer. Okay, I'm very confused.
But at least you got the track down. You know?
Let's try resetting the area. I genuinely don't know why that occurred. Wait, did it go from like 6 to 4?
I couldn't tell.
From fourth to 6th?
I think so, for some reason.
Am I like breaking the game's like internal like layer?
Oh, jeez, you are already. Oh my goodness! Cook, James, cook! What's that? Oh my goodness. Okay, don't get fancy.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
Okay, don't get fancy with it. Stay the course.
Exactly what I needed.
I said don't get fancy. Huh?
Yes,
Okay, then.
you
It worked!
bunch of dizzy
Devin
wonders.
said the step is in.
Oh yeah, I guess we won this egg too.
Okay. One more egg. How many more gems do we need?
Now that the Rhinox are gone, do you want to try a real challenge? I know you're fast, but I bet you can't defeat all the crabs on the course and still beat me in a race. Want to give it a shot? All right. Eat my skate dust, sucker.
Ah, dang it.
What?
Oh wait, never mind. You're still in first. Ah, dang it. Okay? Just 2 more crabs.
I think I despawned Hunter.
What does that mean? Just means we could take our time and win the race?
Yeah, I think I despawned him. I actually have not had that happen before.
Okay, that's funny. But we still need to get up into that alcove and... Now we don't even need to get fancy with it anymore.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know what happened. I think I despawned Hunter.
Don't complain about it, just take it and win. You know?
Fair.
We take...
This is so weird. That's what I was trying to do.
Sheesh, I can't believe you beat me. You must have been practicing the whole time I thought you were looking for eggs. Hey, speaking of which, one of those crabs was guarding this one.
Ugh, excuse me.
Yeah.
The level is done.
Yeah. Does your controller work right now?
Oh dear. No, not right now.
And now?
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, that's what I expected.
Okay, exit the level. And it should save our progress, right?
Yep, but it's also a cutscene. Wait, what?
Wait, the cutscene doesn't trigger until we go above ground?
No, the cutscene should have triggered as soon as we left the end portal. I'm very confused. Is it not counting the Speedway as a level that you entered in Evening Lake? If that's the case, this is actually really funny. But now I can unplug my controller. I can force quit the game. I can reopen it. But if you can't tell, there's a skateboarding section in each world. And the one for World 4 is notoriously difficult.
Oh dear.
Come on, let me. Now you should have control again, hopefully.
Yep.
All right. Head to Bentley's Outpost then. Or check on the rocket, since we actually get... It's literally the room on the right. I also love how Kevin says, referred to me as the step is in.
I reckon I'm here to help you with your mission, but I don't know nothing about no rocket scientry. I'm just here to supply the scrap metal. You had better get some more folk to help out.
I love those little lines. Too bad, like, unless you really go out of your way for it, you virtually never hear them.
Okay, so you said Bentley's Outpost. Or there's still more levels we need to do?
No, those are the 2 levels you need to do first in this world.
Wait, so we did so we're good to go then.
Yes, that's why I'm telling you to head to Bentley's Outpost.
Okay, we're at the outpost.
It's literally... I think you passed it already. There's an archway on the inner edge. Not the outer edge, the inner edge of the lake. Underwater! It's high up. It's not low. Should be right across from the frozen altar. Then you head up. Weird, I did not get any phlegm from that. Now, do you remember Bentley's voice from yesterday?
Yeah.
That was the new voice actor. This is the old voice
help
actor.
you on your quest, Spyro. But first, I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
I love Bentley's old voice actor. The unfortunate thing is that
Cool, if you smash that boulder, a swift smack should do the trick.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, what the heck they're going for with the tone of voice.
sophisticated.
Bentley smash.
The unfortunate thing is, this game is the only time Bentley is ever playable.
Yabba dabba doo!
I both love Bentley's personality and just the way he holds himself.
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball into the gong, I bet we could make the roof cave in.
Yeah, you can hold the button down.
Brian. He burped up a butterfly.
I'm like, talk to him!
It took me forever to train those
fields to throw snowballs. Now they've gone and turned on me. Another gong! Great! I bet we could cause an avalanche with this one. Hey, you're in the way! Move it!
Ooga booga.
Honestly, I love Bentley. Not just because of, like, he's the big brute.
Oonga boonga.
Kevin says, Yeti or not, here I come.
Charlie.
You can hit this seal.
Dang, I love how simple and fun this level is.
Honestly, I agree.
I could just, like, smash your way through the level, have fun. Reminds me of playing the DS version of the 2008 Incredible Hulk game. Which, believe it or not, is canon to the MCU, because it is referenced directly into the 2012 Avengers movie. Where, basically Bruce Banner tried to end himself by shooting a bullet into his mouth while isolated in Antarctica. Hulk spit it out. And that's for today's Marvel memory.
Here's a little something for your rock collection.
Oh, thanks for the final egg. And that's the entire level complete.
Yeah. I find it a little bit weird. Bentley's outpost is so short. Especially compared to Sergeant Bird's base.
Cutscene? No cutscene.
I'm very confused.
Guessing we need to look that specific cutscene up on YouTube then.
If it's not triggering now, it's not gonna trigger until we go fight the third boss. Which will be incredibly funny because we'll have like 3 cutscenes in a row.
Wait, so it is like... Oh, we still have levels to do.
Yes. But also, technically this would be like the perfect opportunity to clean up World 1 and 2.
Oh. So there's only 4 worlds, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. What thing do we have left to do here? Oh, right, Molten
There's
Crater.
2, and there's also an additional thing just to the right of the entrance.
Spyro, I found an egg, but only Sparks will be able to reach it. There's a small hole that leads to a crawdad farm. I can take him there if he's ready.
Sure.
Hello, Sparks. Maybe before you take on the nasty crawdads, I should give you some help. To start, let's practice shooting. Press the circle button to shoot these targets.
Oh!
You can also move quickly by charging, like Spyro. To charge, hold down the square button. Use your charge to chase down this fast enemy.
FYI, you should not use charge. Yeah. Unless it's in the main levels here, unless the enemy is holding a key. Because most enemies will damage you if you charge into them, by the
Now
way.
for the hard part. Being a maneuverable dragonfly, you can also slide in any direction. To slide, hold down the L1 or R1 button. Then move with the analog stick or directional button. Try sliding up and down to hit the targets in this room.
Be prepared to use that a lot, by the way.
On your travels, you'll notice butterflies that give you health, just like in the dragon worlds. Not only that, but some butterflies will give you special powers, though only for a short time. Just eat any power-up butterfly, and then press the X button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of the screen. You'll be able to deal with these guys much faster if you use the power-up. Just eat any power...
You actually need to use the power up. Yeah.
You'll be able to deal with
That is one unfortunate thing of this tutorial. If you do not follow it to the letter, it will reset the room. You don't need to keep holding it.
be able to deal with
Oh
these
no,
guys much.
please tell me it. Yeah, and then you can just enter the next room and just hold it down.
Looks like you're ready, Sparks. If you need any more help, just choose the help option from the pause menu.
And this is why I said strafing is your best friend. That's a force field. Also, save some of those power-ups because of Kiryu. You have to go find the door that's the same color as the key you received.
I know, I'm just making sure to get the gems.
I'm like, collect the gems after you deactivate the force field, which will be later in the level. Get the green key.
Do I want to grab this? Never mind, I'll just use it.
Charge! Charge! You have the invincibility! No, you can't break through them, but you can break through wherever you need to now. Where are we going?
I don't know.
What key did you pick up?
Yellow.
Then you go through the yellow door. You just saw the switch to deactivate it. And I believe that deactivates the other force field. You don't... grabbing the health butterflies does nothing for you if you're at full health in a Sparks level. Be aware the power-up butterflies do not respawn, so use them well. Hey! So that is the easiest of the 4 Sparks bosses. Should just be in the corners of the arena.
Now I just step through here.
Yep.
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
Oh.
Now you head to Molten Crater.
Okay, where is it?
You head right.
Well, it looks like it's just you and me.
Should be fairly obvious where to go after you get into the main section over here.
Woo! 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 Step inside, old chum.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member.
There was no scene.
What?
There's supposed to be a cutscene of Sergeant Purge saying, like, I'm glad to be able to come to the Tiki Lodge to get some R&R or something like that. The pelicans respawn. The toucan pelicans, whatever they are. Those guys constantly respawn. You have to shoot them down every time that you want to bring a head back.
Gosh.
You let go over top one of the bodies that are on one of the platforms around the... Yep, just like that. You can also fly over them to drop that tiki head off in place. And just ignore them. This should be head 3. You've been this way, I think. Basically, you've done the right half based off of my guesstimates, and you've yet to do the left. Though, it's really hard to tell because of the fact that you're in a flying section and you aren't telling me which direction you're going. So there's literally no sound cues for me to go off of.
Okay, we're missing 7 gems.
Well, get the last head back.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge. Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
There we go.
Alright. Now we can clean up Midday Gardens.
Oh.
It's Bamboo Terrace and the Sparks level. Head up the stairs. The stairs that were directly in front of you when you started. Head left. Bamboo Terrace is directly in front of you. Keep following the circle to find Zoe for the Sparks level. It's at the very end of the circle. The level's a circle.
Hi, Spyro and Sparks. I found another lost egg. If Sparks is up to it, he can try to rescue it from Spider Town.
Time for Spider Town! Don't get health butterflies unless you're actually low on health. Since the health butterflies do not respawn, I want to re-emphasize that. You could have charged to get away from them. Bear that in mind.
There we go. That quadrant is cleared. Come on.
Hey, you're at least doing fairly well for yourself. Honestly, I find the first two Sparks levels really, really easy.
Dang, how many gems am I missing?
Be aware that the Sparks levels tend to spread their gems out pretty thin. Strafing is your best friend. Remember that. Strafing is your best friend. Hey, at the very least, you've only lost one life. It's on the other side of it. No. The other force field's down.
Okay.
Or it should have been. Okay, then I guess not. I guess you go forward then.
Yeah, I don't know where the last button is.
While this guy's vulnerable is when you should be spamming power-ups.
Okay, I need to look around on to find the missing switch. is it?
I'm genuinely as confused as you are right now. Or we just had something weird and glitchy happen, where like, it only despawned the barrier for the secondary one, not the primary.
So in other words, we'll have to come back in here. Because more than likely, this thing...
Push forward, keep strafing. Eat the butterfly. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure all of the power-up butterflies have now been used. So you have to beat the boss vanilla now. I couldn't tell how close you were, but it sounded a lot closer than you were last time. Hey!
And the last 5 gems are behind that freaking force field. Are they freaking serious right now? Oh.
Oh, duh. Let me guess. Obvious. Hey! Make sure you use the exit portal. Now,
Now back to Bamboo
Bamboo
Terrace.
Terrace. Just go back along the upper level. Head right across the emergency bridge. Right, right, right. Keep going. Why did you stop? Ah! Then you head to the right. No, you head into the building. Head into the building, and then you head right.
Ah, a fine day for a bit of a walk. I was just heading to the top of my favorite hill.
Hey, I think I saw some Rhinox run up to the top of that hill with an egg.
I take it both of your folks are asleep.
They're probably still figuring out what to order for dinner.
Smack. You missed him like 4 times. I think he deserves to live. You can't jump up that. Left is optional. That's the way you came! No. When I say no, I'm like, you still do the Ouch. I don't think there's any Zoes in this section.
Hey! Up.
Did you forget that you also have a second move for when the TNT comes?
Oh.
I love how I describe it to you and then you're like, oh, right. I forgot I had that.
Poison. The
You
poison
can't-
kill goose go. Goose goes poison.
I get it that you haven't needed to use it this entire time for this section, but it's like, they wanted to have you use Bentley's moveset in some way. You doing some victory spins?
Yes. Spin.
Get the egg.
Brubeck.
All right, we're done with Midday Gardens. Back to Evening Light.
Boy. Well, dang, 51 lives.
Honestly, this game it's very hard to game over in unless like I agree that Spike, like when I was real little, was a bit of a roadblock for me. But though that was more so due to the go to where the Sparks level is, drop down and enter the building. Since your sense of direction is that bad. Back to Evening Lake. You can also check on the rocket's progress again. I always like coming and talking to the NPCs.
I believe the denizens of this land plan to create a rocket propulsion device of some kind in order to help you with your journey. I'll try to be of some assistance, but I'm afraid you'll still need a representative from each world in order to complete the device.
It's interesting just to hear the additional lines of dialogue, in my opinion. So you now have 3 more levels in Evening Lake. We have Frozen Altars, the Fireworks Factory, and Charmed Ridge.
I see.
All 3 of which... What?
I said I see.
All 3 of which are actually some of my favorite levels in this game.
Oh, oh boy.
I love the aesthetics of these 3 levels. Are you tired? Do you want a nappy?
It's less tired, more
I'm
so
not-
just getting really hungry. The appetite clock stops for nobody.
Are you going to unpause and go into one of the 3 levels?
Before wrapping up,
Go ahead.
yes. Okay,
All 3 are underwater.
I figured. Order of convenience, right here. Hey, at least we're like 61% there.
Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies, I want to grant you a special power for as long as you stay in our world.
What? Frozen flames?
Ice breath.
Oh,
The level is built around it.
oh, okay.
And it's honestly pretty cool. And if there's one enemy you do not kill immediately, you can actually sequence break the level. But anyway, are you going to pause?
Yeah.
Alright then. So, with that, Kevin said looks dope. I don't know what looked dope. I was not paying enough attention. We're going to end things here for now. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy our work. Please do share our content and join the Discord. It really does help us out. Follow us here on Twitch and on YouTube. In order to come aboard the Starship LP, we have a hero, villain, or NPC. I put all